Hello Libra, welcome back to my channel. So let's see what we got for you for the May 2009. What are the messages? So for some of you, I was getting that if you are in the midst of a conflict or like an argument, the best thing to do is to really withdraw. You have the advantage and you will succeed, but please don't feed in to any arguments, or you know, there is someone that is trying to trigger you. All right, could be an air sign that is trying to trigger you, and the best thing to do is to really ignore it. Do not feed in, do not feed the monkeys. Just, you know, remove yourself. There is going to be a huge awakening if you are a bit like at a distance or away from this individual. See, Six of Swords. It's kind of like you tend to go back because you just want to make something clear to this person, but the success and the clarity is going to come once you are withdrawn. So keep that in mind. It seems to be a very important advice that I needed to give you guys. See, Six of Swords. This is going to give you the resolution. This is going to make the whole situation transit from negative to positive. All right, so please be mindful of that. So let's see, this is going to be the he says, she says spread for the month of May. This is for you and whomever you are dealing with. All right, so let's see, what's the past energy? Ooh, we're starting off quite with a heartbreak. All right, this is the Three of Swords. Someone definitely has said something that really hurts you, and I feel like that's why you tend to go back, because you just want to fix a situation or you want to have some clarity, or like this is like someone said like something very mean to you that really struck you. You were like, I did not deserve that. All right, for some of you that could have been like a past breakup. All right. Ooh. And then we get the Ace of Cups. Wow. So that's heartbreak and that's love. So that's very, very intriguing. Two cards actually. But this is saying that, you know, if someone said something that really hurt you, you know, withdraw and focus on self-love. So this is also self-love for me. Ace of Cups. This is when your cup is just like finished, it's empty, and it's like you're totally heartbroken, and then giving yourself the credits. All right, like picking back up the pieces where you left off and focusing on self-love, self-care, and along the line you will notice that the people that truly love you will come towards you and just try to calm you down in some sense. All right, like there's a lot of, for others of you, there is a breakup that is happening and you get like, you know, a new offer of love. All right, so this could be definitely romantic, but it could also be, you know, someone trying to make amends with you or try to make things up with you after they realize that they really hurt you. All right, but for a majority of you, I feel like this is you guys, you know, when something is just getting like a bit too heavy on your heart, it might not be like very devastating, but it's kind of like a little bit too many hits, and you're just like, okay, now I'm done. Now it's really done for me. You feel heartbroken and not satisfied. Then you withdraw, and then you know, start to fill up your cup, because this can mean that you get like very fast irritated, or very fast, like, you know, someone says something and you get triggered and you're just like all over the place with your feelings. So let's see what else we have. See, we got the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. The Six of Swords is really very prominent in this reading, is what I feel. You know, there is a need for resolution. There is a need for overcoming conflict. There is a need for a little bit of distance in order for things to fall in its place. All right, for that missing piece, missing puzzle to come in. So let's see, we just started, let's see what else is going on. All right, I know I felt so motivated today for Libra. I don't know what it is. You guys always motivate me, but I do also know that you guys have had like such a harsh year. Like the last year, the readings for Libra were like the toughest for me. Like I was completely drained. Yeah, wow. You got like mirror effects Here we got the Three of Swords in the reverse. So someone came back for forgiveness, all right? Someone that hurt you. Yeah, could be a Sagittarius energy, but this is someone that is trying to mend a broken heart. This is someone that is releasing their old behaviors, their old ways, and wanting to have forgiveness, wanting to fix a situation. They had like a lot of patience, all right? I feel like both of you had been quite broken. Could have been a Sagittarius involved here in the midst. I got the King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck as well. So I feel like maybe you waited quite some time for this person to come back around, and that was quite hurting. But this person was hurt by themselves and trying to fix their own situation and trying to balance things out. And they took like a long time before they could come forward towards you. All right. So, but they want to reconcile. They express their emotions. They express their love. So that's a good thing. But I feel like there are still some issues, or there were a lot of issues still that both of you needed to clarify to one another, discuss with one another, all right? What's the current energy for Libra? Let me just... What's the current energy? I got the Eight of Swords that peeked out. So maybe you're still a bit stuck, confused. There are still some things that you need to know, or that you need to say that you don't know how. Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's still some restlessness, all right? There's still some kind of an anxiety. There's still some answers that needed to be answered, all right? Wow, but you got the Page of Pentacles here. So needing to have a lot of rest, a lot of sleep. As I said, like, having a disconnect is going to help you get a very good awakening or realization, clarity, all right? Yeah, High Priestess. You're needing to tune into your intuition. You're too much up in your head. You're too much up in your head. As I said, there is going to be some kind of an awakening, or like an answer to how to resolve an issue. And the best way to get that is by, you know, going into your dream space, going into your intuitive mood, meditation, and trying to disclose yourself, non-action, all right? Not feeding into the monkeys, like I said before. So having like a small retreat is going to help you a lot. There's also a very good message that is going to come in that is going to keep you focused, all right? This is also a dream for you that is going to come true. There, something that you have been really wishing and hoping for. It is going to come in. You might have been waiting for this a long time. Could have get like a bit impatient with that, but it is coming in, like, most definitely. So do not stop like dreaming about it or wishing for it or anything like that, because that just helps you to attract that into your physicality. That's what I'm seeing. Like, it will attract it even more. So don't discourage yourself with like, okay, no, if I'm gonna hope for it, and I'm just gonna, you know, what if it does not come true, and then I feel like more devastated, you know? But the Spirit is here saying that the best thing to do is to focus on that and just to you know, visualize it. With the High Priestess, you need to visualize what it is that you truly want, or what kind of step that it is that you want to make within this situation. But also, I feel like when it comes to your finances or career, there is something that you really need to focus on. You will receive, as I said, visions about it. Don't freak out. It's just what is going to happen. So don't discourage yourself. Don't get too much up in your head. All right, but there is definitely some kind of an awakening, some kind of an answer is what I'm seeing that is going to come into you. That is going to give you, at the end of the month, is going to give you so much serenity and so much peace and calmness. Like, you're going to be like, aha, see, I trusted myself and now it's actually happening. So whomever you're dealing with, Nine of Cups, in the reversed, and the Three of Pentacles in the reversed, and the Fool in the reversed. So this person is still going a bit like back and forth sometimes, all right? There is still definitely a lot of unfinished business here. They have some I definitely do feel that there is like a third party situation going on here where someone is definitely not happy and doesn't know how to solve a problem, how to put their focus and energy into solving that problem. There's someone that does absolutely not want to work together. All right, they are very unhappy with working together or going towards a specific goal. All right, and they might be acting very reckless because they don't trust this. They don't trust this situation. I'm not sure if this is like your partner or this is your partner about your dreams and your goals and aspirations, that someone is just not happy for you to work together with a specific person or a group of people. But that could be definitely some kind of blockage that is occurring. Someone is definitely unhappy with putting in energy and effort into a specific goal or a commitment. All right, so this could be the commitment with you, but this could also be the commitment that you want to take on intuitively with a new project or a new idea that you're having. All right, it's like they're very hesitant. They're very hesitant to work together, which is maybe frustrating you and giving you a lot of restlessness. All right, so let's see what's the blockage for Libra. What's the blockage for Libra? So we got the Two of Wands in the reversed. So it feels like someone made like some kind of an ultimatum to you or towards you, and you don't really like that. That's the blockage, because you feel like you need to decide between what you want and what someone else wants, and that's kind of like becoming some kind of a blockage. There is like a bold decision that you need to make, or you feel like you need to make, which is giving you a lot of restless energy. All right, yeah, Nine of Swords. You're very worried. You're very anxious about this new path, about this new decision, and you feel like you lack the courage to make the right decision. Like you doubt yourself here. You doubt yourself a lot. You doubt yourself a lot because it might be concerning a connection that you're having. All right, like a love connection. Or you're worried that this person is not going to make the right decision. All right, like you doubt their intentions sometimes, even though they came forward wanting to fix the situation, but there is something that's not working. That's what I'm seeing, like a third party that does not want to work, or the dedication that is lacking. What is their blockage? Seven of Cups. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And the Five of Wands. There might be multiple people involved here. All right, multiple people involved here. This person may have made the wrong decision towards a fire sign that they may be regretting. All right, or the fact that maybe perhaps that's you being very pissed off. All right, like you seem to be very irritated, not wanting to put the energy in, or you feel like the other person does not want to put the energy in. And let me just see one more card on the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Someone thinks that it's too much work, all right, and they want to avoid more conflict. They want to avoid more negativity here, but they feel like it's too much work, all right, and they don't know how to fix the situation. They're not being bold. They're not taking the leap of faith. They're not trying something different, which could be becoming the blockage, because if you keep on doing the same thing, you will always get the same result. But there is someone that is being too lazy to put in the right work, all right, so they're quite up in their head. They're quite up in their illusional state, all right, but it feels to them almost that they don't even have another choice, but they're just like running around in circles, you know what I mean? At one certain point, they need to drop this burden, though. They need to drop this burden. I feel like someone is really running around in circles here. definitely someone that is quite pissed off here. Pissed off that they don't have a decision to make. So you are, it's confusing almost, but it seems like someone has given an ultimatum, or you feel like you've given or gotten an ultimatum, and the other person feels like they are being cornered. You get what I mean? Let's just keep it like that. Someone feels cornered to make a decision. I don't know if that's you or the person that you're dealing with. And there is a need for both of you to think outside the box, and you will receive the right answer how to fix the situation practically when you go inwards and disconnect, all right? All right. Okay. Fears for, oh, I'm sorry. Hopes for you. Ooh. Yeah, you're kind of like fearful about yourself. You feel, ooh, okay, you got the Devil reverse, the Queen of Swords reverse, and the Ace of Swords reverse. So you're biting your tongue here. You're biting your tongue, Libra. You're kind of like, okay, if I am going to speak up my mind, it's going to make, you know, it's going to be dropping bombs and stuff. So you're really biting your tongue towards this individual, and I feel like that's kind of like the best thing to do right now, because you will be seen as the negative force if you will continue. That's why your first reaction or your first advice was to, you know, disconnect, because the more you give in, the more you want to speak up your mind, it goes like from bad to worse. You get what I mean? And the first thing that you need to do is to realize your own shadow sides, all right, Libra? Realize your own shadow sides. Like sometimes when we speak or when we act, we don't see the harm that we are giving to others, right? So it's kind of like realizing your strengths and also realizing your weaknesses. And with knowing that, knowing your shadow side, you will get the right clarity and the right truth to speak. But talking hasty or saying things that you will regret could just like bite you in the ass eventually. So that's why you need to be aware of your shadow side. Be aware when you're speaking out of fear. Be aware when you speak out of anger, and calm yourself. And then like, that's why you need to have that retreat, disconnect, so that you can calm yourself and come forward with the right approach. So be careful of that. I feel like your shadow side is something that you are more and more aware of, and this is like the turning point for this lesson to learn. All right, let's see, what are their hopes? So they do, someone is having here, ooh, they also have the Devil in reverse. So whatever this negative force is, or attachment or toxicity, you both want it to be gone, all right? Like you both have that goal, but still there is someone that is not working together. So this does feel like a third party that is being the stress factor here, all right? It's kind of like you both are realizing that there is another force that is trying to block this union from happening or giving you a lot of stress. Wow, Hierophant. So whomever you're dealing with, they know what they want. They want to have this commitment, all right? They want to, you know, give the vows again, but they also want this outside influence to be gone, all right? They want this to be sacred between you and them. So this does not have to be like a third party as someone outside of the relationship, but it does seem that it could be some kind of an addiction. It could be like someone's parents, or, you know, that kind of situation where someone is like constantly nagging or trying to put like burdens on the burdens. And you both are very clear that you don't want that, and you seem to be very focused on one another. You seem to be very focused on one another, especially the person that you're dealing with. They want to have a higher commitment. They want to have, like, they want to do the right thing. They realize what is good and what is bad. That's so beautiful. But never really saw these two cards together, I think. But this is like realizing the bad, and this is wanting to do the right thing. So whomever you're dealing with, their heart seems to be very much in the right place. And God's sake, finally, like, Libra, you've been having like very bad readings about someone's intentions being very, very bad, and finally they're changing their ways. They're really committed towards you. What's that outside influence? I think that's going to be okay. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Woo, wow, this is amazing. This is really amazing, Libra. So look at that. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this person is coming forward with a very good offer. This is a new commitment. This is new victory. This is victory. This is success. This is acknowledgement. This is showing the world that they want to be with you. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is nurturing a relationship, nurturing a new beginning. You might be having a new job that is going to give you a lot of success. You might be even go traveling when it comes to this new job, and it's going to give you a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity. And you are going to be very much focused on your finances. You're going to be very dedicated. You're going to have a lot of different options to choose from when it comes to making money as well. Career-wise, there's a lot of good stuff coming in. A lot of good stuff coming in, like, most definitely. Anything I've ever done so far for Libra, like, definitely. What's their outside influence? Yeah, I had the Queen of Swords in the reverse that wanted to pop out. So definitely someone that is a bit unfair, untruthful. But then we have the Queen of Cups. Yep, there we go. Seven of Swords. Someone is not revealing their emotions. That could be you. That could be you, Libra. That's definitely you. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. There are a lot of emotions that you are still keeping to yourself for this person. It's all about that receptivity that you are just not completely sure about, that you still may have a lot of fears about. All right, and you might be planning something behind this person's back, but I feel like this is a way of expressing your emotions on a much more deeper level, and I don't feel it as negative at this point. All right, I don't feel it as negative at all. I just feel like you are going to think about a new way to express your love towards this individual. You know, this is a deepening of the bond. This is a deepening of emotions and being more receptive and open to each other. All right, the Seven of Swords is just, it's not always a very bad thing. We see it as like the cheater and the deceptive behavior, but this is also like, you know, not revealing your emotions and thinking, strategizing about how to express those emotions in this case. Yep. And we got the Chariot. So how to move things forward, a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of spiritual victory, a lot of balancing out different emotions in order to make it work, and keeping some of the things, some of your thoughts to yourself, and only moving forward on emotions. All right, like getting out of your mind and moving forward on emotions. Looking good. Woo. All right, we got the Hermit card. Let me see, I'm going to pull some cards for the extended, and we are going to finish this on the extended and see what else we got for the month of May. Wow, beautiful. Like, this is the best reading I've ever done for you guys. Like, seriously, kudos to you guys. You did it. Like, the Hermit, 10 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Got the 5 Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This looks really good. Finally. I think I've had like one reading before, And this is like maybe the second reading that I'm really happy about. Wow, I told you. Oh my god. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, like Jesus. Wow, and the Empress. Okay, this, oh, okay. That's Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but no worries. This is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video so you can have your reading coming out first. And I'm going to continue this reading. The link is down in the description box below this video. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you and bye.